Hi, my name is Deborah Brenton. I'm the owner at DIY Natural Bedding. Here we make bedding parts for you to make your own mattresses, comforters, toppers, pillows. And today I'm going to show you how to make a mattress. To make any mattress, you need two things. You need a case and you need a fill. We call our cases ticking. It's rather an updated version of the old word tick. Perhaps you've heard go take your straw tick out and shake it out. Well, we sell a little bit more comfortable mattress components than straw. We have 5 types of ticking. Here we have our quilted ticking. This is thick, it's strong, it is stuffed with wool, and it obviously looks nice. It's the most conventional look to it of all our cases. Then we have the knit ticking. This is our most popular ticking. It's strong and flexible and washable. All our tickings are made of 100% cotton, 100% organic fabric, and most of our cotton is grown locally here in the US and also processed locally here in the US. Our third most popular ticking is our expandable knit ticking, and that is the knit ticking. Is still strong, it's still flexible, but it has a second zipper, and the second zipper opens up like a carry-on suitcase to let you start with small, say maybe 1 3-inch layer of latex, but later it can expand to a 6-inch layer or 9-inch layers of latex or any other fill of your choice. We also have our zip-off wool felt ticking, and that has our puddle pad layer on top, and it is needle felted wool on top with a 4-way zipper that zips off completely so you can remove just the top without having to take your whole case, your whole ticking off to clean it. Today we are going to make a mattress with a twill ticking. This is our twill ticking we will use today. Let's talk about fills. We have a few different types of fills that you can use. We have natural latex. It's the most common fill. It's very easy to use. It's one slab that you can just insert and zip shut. We have wool flake, which will make a very firm, well, not a very firm, it will make a firm mattress that is 100% completely natural. And we also have kapok and millet holes, which will also make a natural mattress. They are both plant-based, so they are your vegan fills. Today we are going to be making a natural latex mattress with a wool wrap on it. I like wool. I like that it's a protein so akin to our bodies that our heart rate actually slows down when we sleep on it. I like that it's natural. So I am making actually my son's mattress today. He is upgrading from a crib mattress to a twin, and we are going to put 2 bats of wool onto his mattress because, like I said, I like wool. The wool wrap is completely optional. In fact, it's not even that popular of a choice among my customers, but I'm presenting it today so that you know you have the option. So here's our first wool bat. You know what? I forgot something. Before we get out our wool bat, let's open our ticking so that it's ready for the wool. So we're going to pull back this top layer, which I've already unzipped, you see, and we're going to spread it out flat. You can do this on your bed frame, on your foundation, on your floor, wherever is comfortable, but I definitely recommend having enough space to lay it out flat. So our wool batting comes like this. It is one roll of batting that we can unroll. Yours may have a slight sheepy smell to it. It may feel soft like wool. Then it is folded in a trifold. So there are 3 layers in here, and let's see if I can find their division. You'll have to kind of look for it, but along these long edges are how they're folded. So we're going to find the loose edge and gently separate it Sometimes it will have started to just meld together and it will be a little hard to separate it, but you can figure it out. Oh, and there we see our layer divider. Looks like I pulled a little extra wool with it. We'll just do that. Okay, so here's our layer divider. In between the layers is a thin piece of tissue paper, or in this case, actually it's toilet paper. Don't laugh too hard. But that is from the mill. That is what the mill uses to separate the layers when they are putting this together. So now you can tell, here's one layer. Oh, and there's another one. And I'm going to turn this sideways so that we have enough room in here. And this layer folds into the third layer. So now I know exactly where to pull and open up this third layer. So I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to pull this bit that's hanging over the edge open. Opens really nicely. I'm going to remove our paper, our long length of paper. Okay, and I'm going to smooth this out just a little bit. Sometimes yours may have, I feel a little fold here, so I'm just going to spread it out a little bit, make sure it's flat, because no one wants to sleep on a bumpy mattress, right? Okay, so there's one bat. Now, just to give you options, I'm actually going to use 2 bats of wool, because like I said, I like wool. This wool is not taking the place of a topper. It's not taking the place of a wool topper or latex topper. It is taking the place of the quilted ticking. So you are saving yourselves the cost in labor for the stitching, but you're still getting wool. So here's our second bat of wool. Similar process to the first. Let's see, that looks like, it's hard to tell. Where's the fold end? There we go. So all our wool is very interesting to us. We are rather particular about our wool. We get it from local farms around here in the Midwest, some Wisconsin, Minnesotan, Indiana, Hoosier farms. And all of the farmers are very conscientious farmers. They all have small flocks. They have, all their sheep are pasture raised, of course in the good weather. They all are very conscious of their community, so they work in farmers markets. They work with wool. Some of them are fiber artists themselves. They treat their animals well. That's one of our criteria. How do you treat your animal? And some of them feed their sheep organically. Some of them use essential oils to treat their sheep's health needs. But they are all very conscientious farmers, ones that we want to support, small businesses like ourselves. All right, so now you've seen we've laid these 2 bats of wool out. This one's just going to have to drape. And we are getting to the natural latex part. Here is a roll of natural latex. This is how it will ship to you. This is a twin size piece. Mine says twin, N28, and for natural, 28 being in the range of ILDs that a medium piece falls into. This is a medium piece because, like I said, I'm making this for my son who just graduated from a crib mattress. Children most commonly pick a medium to sleep on. It's usually firm enough that an adult who lies down next to the child or sits down there for reading a book doesn't feel the slats or the foundation beneath it, but it's also not firm enough that a child's light body gets uncomfortable on it. So we are using a medium piece. To open it, it's very simple. You will cut around it in a circle. either end. There's no, one end is not better than the other. However, here I do have a preference. I tend to cut the latex on its edge. So you'll see that it does a sort of Swiss cake roll here. And one piece, part of the latex will be flat. This is where the edge of the piece stops. So I like to cut it right by that flat piece. You can start to see it sneaking out here because I know there's a little pocket of air there and I'm least likely to puncture the latex. And now we get to watch it grow because it has been vacuum sealed. This one actually is holding its shape fairly well, so this inner bag is not letting in much air until I puncture it. And then it grows. I'm going to turn it so that when I unwrap this final stretch wrap that's on the latex, that it will just unroll the full length of the mattress. So I'm going to put this right about here at the end and start tearing. All right, there we go. So this is natural latex. Nice, you can see I'm squeezing it. It's nice and flexible. The holes, everyone asked about the holes, are not, they are put in there not because of comfort, but they are part of the baking process. Just like a bundt pan has a hole in the middle to cause it to heat evenly, so the holes in the latex are from the mold, and the manufacturers can pipe cold water or air in there to cause it to bake evenly. We are almost done making our mattress. All we have to do left is fold everything back over and zip it. I'm going to grab my top layer of wool first and fold that over, apparently with its paper as well. Okay, this is not an exact science. You can tweak and you can make it work however you want, but this wool is fairly flexible. If I start pulling at it, it will start stretching. The fibers will just start pulling apart. So you can see there's, even though I'm only making a 3-inch mattress for a child, you could easily fit 9 inches of latex in this. You could actually lay the whole bat on the floor and physically pull it apart, palm it a little bit. So there's many options. Here's the second wool bat. Not all our wool will be white. Sometimes you will get wool that is gray, or that is brown, or that is a speckled mix. It all depends on just what type of sheep were in the mix and what the mill grabbed when they made the bat. Your wool is not bleached, it is not carbonized. You will occasionally find a little bit of vegetation. For example, as I'm going through here, I think I see a piece of grass right here. Just one little one. I really don't see that much anywhere else. But this is a natural product. It's not, the sheep have not been coated. They have not been, they've been raised in a pasture, just like sheep. So let's close the case. All right, now, if you just had natural latex in here, this step would be very simple. You just zip it shut. Here you zip it shut, but you do need to have one caution, and that's the wool. So the wool will be prone to catching in the zipper unless you hold it down with your hand and you zip on top of it as you come down the zipper. So I'm going to do that here, at least partly. We'll see how long it takes. And I have extra wool up here at the top, so I'm just going to fold it around. I don't want it to make a lump on the other side, so I may fold it in a roll here on the edge. You know, really the options are up to you. I'm just explaining what I'm going to do. All right. So we start, I will say this goes a little faster with 2 people. If you are doing it yourself and you can't hold the wool down, I tend to pull the zipper this way so that the back of my hand is holding the wool down. You can see that I keep flopping the latex. That is exactly how you work with latex, like you're spreading a picnic blanket or you know, spreading out your comforter. It does flop, and as you lay it down the first time on your bed, you may find that, oh, one piece is so much longer than the other piece. Well, just give it a flop. I'll bet if you rearrange it, it will all sort itself out. Latex is very grippy. In about 3 months, this wool will be just have barely twisted into the latex, so it will not budge. I will not be able to get it off unless I really tear at it, which is fine, I could, but don't need to. All right, you get the idea. This keeps going. This is starting to look very fluffy, quite a bit bigger than a 3-inch mattress normally would. Wool does compress a little bit from its lofty state. This is how it is when we put it in our toppers and our comforters, so it's very fluffy. And obviously if you sleep on top of it, like in a topper, then it's going to compress faster than if you sleep on it, or if you sleep under it, like in our comforter. So this mattress will flatten and it will look more like a 4-inch mattress. Now you may have noticed that this case has a double zipper. This is an expandable twill case. We have expandable knit cases on our website. We do a lot of custom work, and this would be one of them. So if you need something made, be it upholstery, couch, cushion, bassinet, bench seat, camper, boat, I don't know, whatever you think of, we're happy to get you a quote and to sew it up for you. Because honestly, just sewing up the same old fabric every day gets us ready for a change sometimes. So we welcome custom work. All right, we're almost there. And there we have it. We have made a mattress. I might go through and smooth out a few of the wool bumps that I see, but really, there it is. If you want more information or to view our products, visit us on the web, www.diynaturalbedding.com, or you can call 763-445-9676.